ClemenGold is something you have to be ashamed of. We are proud about ClemenGold here. So, as Wendy introduced me, my name is Kelly Ann. I'm part of the marketing team for ClemenGold Mandarins. So I have the privilege to speak about our beautiful brands, but also to see lots of pictures all the time of mandarins, and I really don't get sick of it because we are working with such a beautiful product. So we are here. When I stand in front of you, I don't only represent ClemenGold, I also represent a lot of different other brands that we're working with, and we call it the Gold family. So we have ClemenGold mandarins and then LemonGold seedless lemons, which are also available in Woolies, as well as HoneyGold and NavelGold, and these are brands that you'll find all over the world. So we're really working with an international premium brand. So premium, what does it mean? If you think of this hotel, it gives you a feeling when you walk in, you get a feeling of awe and wow, this is amazing. And a premium brand is supposed to give you that feeling. It's supposed to give you the feeling of quality, of this is special, I can't just get this anywhere else. And that is something that we really want to give our consumers when they eat our fruit. So I'm going to start off with a video about our mandarins. You maybe see it in the store, but you don't realize everything that goes behind it. So this is really lots of different companies in our group that all form part of our brands, and this will give you a good idea of a little bit of the background. So every brand that has been up here starts somewhere, and ClemenGold starts in 1964 in Morocco, where Dr. Nadori discovered a variety of citrus. So, like Wendy mentioned, there's 640 different types of variety. I mean, that would include oranges, soft citrus, I'll get into that a little bit. But if you have a certain variety, it can be special, it can be prettier, it can be tastier, it can be more easy peeling than another variety of mandarin. And in 1964, Dr. Nadori found this specific type of mandarin that was easy to peel, had a beautiful color, was virtually seedless, and he said this is something special. And our company got the rights to sell this, or to grow and sell this specific variety in South Africa. So this is just to get into a little bit of the technicalities, because sometimes when we say mandarin, we realize not everyone knows what a mandarin is. So you have different types of citrus, you have lemons, you have grapefruit, and then you have soft citrus. So soft citrus is often more easy peeling, what a lot of people call anarchy. And then you have different types of, let's say, mandarins, and ours would fall. So you would have soft citrus, you have clementines and mandarins, and there's now even different types of mandarins, and ClemenGold is a specific mandarin type. So just to give you some background, so you know that it is a soft citrus, it's a mandarin, not an orange, maybe some of the differences with that. So we grow them in Limpopo, in the Western Cape, in Mpumalanga, in the Southern Cape, in South Africa, and you'll see now the winter season, you'll see lots of citrus coming through. So that's all of the citrus that's grown in South Africa. But during the, what we say, northern hemisphere, so more of the December, January, February time, it's grown in Morocco and Spain. We bring that into South Africa. So the top left, you'll see a picture of our farms. You can't believe when you see a tree how much fruit is on it. It's abundantly beautiful. And each mandarin is hand-picked at the perfect time when the color is beautifully orange. And the pickers put them in the bags and they put them out into these bins. And all these bins are taken to these massive pack houses. I mean, you quickly saw it in the video, but if you take this room and you times it maybe by 10, that would be maybe one pack house. It's massive. So our company owns 5 of those. And I've added a video here just to give you an idea of the orchard. So when you're working with the product, just to know where it comes from, and it is a natural product. it's amazing to see how much fruit is on that trees. You can't believe it. So only 10% of the fruit on those trees goes into the ClemenGold mandarin brand, because we're so specific on the quality that the mandarin or ClemenGold should have. And then we also have other brands to make sure that fruit can go into other brands and still be sold. So for ClemenGold, what is so special about it? What is so special about this mandarin that you're getting? So I was at a trade show and we're all standing there at a fruit trade show, and our team is standing there, and suddenly I just smell citrus. And someone on the other side of our stand is peeling open a ClemenGold mandarin, and I just realized you can just smell it. It has a beautiful smell when you open it, when you peel it. And then our mandarins, they are also have a beautiful color to them. It's something special. You just take it for granted. Oh, this is a nice color, but you know, we choose ones that aren't sunburnt on the side, aren't yellow, don't have marks. It's really juicy, a ClemenGold mandarin. And the ClemenGold mandarin has a perfect balance between being a little bit tangy, they say acid, and the sweetness of it. So when you're using it for a dessert, you can maybe play around with the sweetness of the ClemenGold mandarin. But you can also use ClemenGold mandarins when you're cooking savory dishes because of that little bit of acidity that comes through and balancing it with the sweetness as well. Then also they're easy to peel, they're virtually seedless. So I love just popping one in my work bag, in my lunchbox. Don't have to worry about it getting dirty because it has this natural kind of coating around it to keep it nice and fresh. So it's such an easy snack. It's amazing for kids to eat. It's amazing for anybody of any age to eat. So this is where you'll find ClemenGold all over the world. Like I mentioned, it is a global product. It started here in South Africa, the brand, but it's all over the world and something that we can be really proud of. And in South Africa, you'll find it exclusively in Woolies and with our LemonGold seedless lemon brand. And we work with Woolies similar to what Denny does to do marketing activities for a brand. I mean, you wouldn't, if you think of toothpaste, if you think of sports gear, it's normal for you to think of a brand like, oh, Nike, Adidas, Puma, with toothpaste, Colgate, Aquafish, like fruit brands. It really is something special and unique to create a brand for fruit. And that is something we've done in South Africa in partnership with Woolies. On our website, you will find some inspiration, some recipes, but you are the inspiration in this competition, so if you want to have a look, but we are very excited to see what you come up with our beautiful fruit, and we really believe that you will create something beautiful. I'm speaking to the pastry chefs specifically. We have a small treat for you here, just to inspire you and to send you off into the journey. And just to let you know a little bit of what we do for our people and planet. So it's a very important part of us also to give back to the nature that gives to us our beautiful product. So we give away a lot of fruit every single year to lots of different people, a lot of different kids. You can't imagine the big smiles when you arrive there with a truckload of fruit and kids are like, yes, it's like my only fruit I've eaten for the whole week, and it's really just rewarding to be able to give back to the communities around us. Then with our farms, are very strict accreditations that we need to follow, not only with Woolies but internationally. We have lots of different projects going on, also just to be sustainable in the long term, putting up a lot of solar panels, especially for our pack houses where the fruit is packed into the different cartons and exported, and you need to keep going. There's so much fruit coming in, the trees are ready and you can't stop. So something we've implemented, a lot of solar panels, actually even before load shedding became really bad, because we really care about our planet and using less electricity. Then when we're farming, we're thinking of how can we use less water. Underneath the trees, I mean, I would imagine sprinkler systems going off, but there's just some water just drips, just enough for each tree to give its beautiful fruit and to make sure it's healthy, but not giving a lot of water to trees that is unnecessary. Also using grey water, and then just thinking about how can we preserve the environment around us, the sand, the soil, the having wetlands and grasslands in the environment, and also inviting animals into our orchards, giving them a safe space to roam around. So it's actually a photo taken on one of our farms. I love it. It's so South African as well. Amazing. So I just want to wish all of you the best with the competition. Thank you for listening to me. I know you've had a lot of people. In ClemenGold, we say citrus at its best, and we also say growing for gold. And I really trust that you will use this competition to grow for gold, to push yourselves to the next level, to believe in yourselves. We believe in you. We think you're going to do amazing work, not only in this competition, but beyond. You know, make a change, go for it. So I just quickly like to invite the pastry chef just to fetch a little present in the front here, and then I'll hand over. So you're welcome to come forward and then just get a present in the front here.